Good morning, students. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so today, uh, I will be starting the this sewage part. Okay, so like I told in the last class, I will be starting the sewage part. Since your sessionals are from, I guess, from 3, 4, 5. So today I won't be taking much. I just will take this miscellaneous treatment. Okay, this is a very small part. 2, 3 points you have to know, and that's all. Okay, so for the sessionals, you from this one, all this treatment part, the treatment part leaving the characteristics, that means the first module is not needed. You go through the second and the third module. Okay, that is the treatment of this raw water. The whole part will come. Okay, so I think all these PDFs are given to you in your group. You check once. If I have missed something, then you tell me. I will provide it to you. Okay. So, coming to this miscellaneous treatment. So, we have studied all the treatments that is required for treating this raw water. But after removing every organic this like chlorination we have done, we have done this coagulation part. So everything it's done to remove the all these unnatural things that we need. Okay, so now what happens besides this the treatment processes that we have done. Okay, besides that, certain special treatments have to be given to the raw water, to remove some of the special minerals, okay, that is causing the taste odor. It the water, it might have some colors, so it might have some bad taste and odor. So all those things you have to remove that from water. Okay, so that is that things are not removed in the during the normal treatment processes. So now you have to since you have made the water very clean and clear, but you have to remove those taste and odor, and also the this colors from the water. Then also you have to remove the fluorides that is present in the water, so that causes dental caries in children. So you have to remove all these things, and after that only you can see that the water is completely it is drinkable, and you can distribute it to the consumers. Okay, customers, you can give it. So the thing is that you have to this minerals, like there is iron and manganese is there in water. Okay, so that is not removed in the during the normal treatment process. Okay, then again you have some dissolved gases also. You have like carbon dioxide and this hydrogen sulfide gas, which cause a very very bad smell. Also it imparts some bad taste in the water. So that is also you have to remove it in the this miscellaneous treatment part. So again, this dissolved carbon dioxide, this is very we have studied it in the taste and physical characteristics of water. I remember we have studied this one. This dissolved carbon dioxide, it actually makes the water very corrosive. Okay, so again, this we have some microorganisms like organic matters we have that we derive that the water it derives from, like this algae and all. Okay, so those things also it imparts some bad taste and odor in the water, so you have to remove it by this miscellaneous treatment. So again, just now I told that you have to remove the fluoride content of the water. Okay, so so that it doesn't cause any dental caries in children. Okay, so because of all these things, you need the miscellaneous treatments to be done before you supply the water to the consumers. Okay, so first of all, we will come to like how to remove the colors, odors, and taste from water. So that is by that is done this thing, this color, odor, and taste you have to remove from the water by giving some special treatments, and that is like there are some processes. The first one is your aeration. Okay, so this is aeration, and I would like to show you how does an aeration plant look like. So this is a kind of an aeration plant. Okay, this is a section through a circular cascade aerator. So this is known as your cascade aerator. You can see some step-like things. Okay, so if you go to the public health, our water treatment. Here in Guwahati, you can see, or in your place also, you will see some this type of things. Like is there. Okay, so okay, I'm audible, right? Demi Shaila told that you can't hear me. Am I audible, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Demi, Deshani, you do one thing, you rejoin again, okay? That will solve your problem, I guess. Okay, so just wait. Okay, so we have a process of aeration. So here, like what is happening in aeration, you give the water, like oxygen, or you can say you give the water air. Okay, so when like the water, the treated water, it is brought in contact with some air. Okay, so what happens, it absorbs the oxygen, the water, it absorbs the oxygen, and it will remove the carbon dioxide gas. Okay, so during this process also, what is happening, this water, sorry, this aeration process, it helps in the killing the bacteria also, like to a certain extent. Not, you cannot say that the aeration process will kill whole of the bacteria, no. So but this process is generally, it is used to give the water oxygen, and in this process the carbon dioxide gas is removed. So this process also, it can kill some bacteria to a certain extent. Okay, and it process, since it is, you are giving the water to this oxygen, and you are removing the carbon dioxide gas, so this process, it helps in removing what, it helps in removing the hydrogen sulfide gas, and also the iron and manganese in this process. Okay, so hydrogen sulfide gas, it gives a very, very bad taste and odor to the water. It has a very bad smell. So this hydrogen sulfide gas and iron and manganese, these are removed from the water by this process. So this aeration, again, it is like it is carried out in some different ways. So we have some 3-4 ways. We have, like, number one, you can see here, by using spray nozzles. So here, like the water, it is sprinkled in air, or you can say in the atmosphere. There are some special nozzles there. Okay, from where the water is coming out into some through some droplets. Okay, in the form of droplets, it's coming out. So when it is done, so it is the dissolved gases, it is removed. So in this way, some space this just wait, student is waiting. Okay, so in this way, the first one is like using spray nozzles. The second one is, we have the no, we have a cascade, like step like things we have. So trickle over cascades means, in this method, the water, it is like allowed to fall through some steps. Okay, you have some series of steps, like I showed you just now in the diagram. Here you can see, so these are some steps, you can say. When you will see in reality, it is some kind of steps. So this water, it is allowed to fall through some steps, and the height is about like 1 to 3 or 4 meter height is there. So the water is allowed to fall through each of the steps. Okay, so this structure that you have seen just now, it is known as your free fall aerator. And the most common free fall aerator, which you will see in most of the this plants, is your cascade aerator. Okay, so this is your cascade aerator. So here also, like this, when the water is allowed to pass through all these things, so you this carbon dioxide gas is removed, and this hydrogen sulfide gas and all these things are removed. So these are, some of the ways by how you this then remove this bad taste and other this smells. Okay, so but third one is like by air diffusion. So these are some of the processes. Okay, then by using trickling beds. So these methods are given. So you have to know the names, and this Cascade Aerator is, you can say, this is the important one. Okay. Then also we have like treatment with activated carbon. So activated carbon, so there is one treatment with activated carbon also. So what is that? This activated carbon, it is a, what is it is? It is a type of specially treated carbon. Okay, so which this activated carbon, it has a property of like it absorbs and attracts the impurities. Okay, then also it what it is done, because of its excellent property of absorbing the impurities. So it is like widely used for removing the taste and odor from public supplies. So that's why like this activated carbon, since it has an excellent property of absorbing the impurities, so that's why this the taste and odor, for removing the taste and odor, you can say you can also use your activated carbon to do so. Okay, so this is one process. Then you have treatment with copper sulfate also. You have, if you treat with copper sulfate, so copper sulfate formula is CuSO4 7H2O. So if you use copper sulfate, it is also used in health, like it is used for removing color, taste and odor from the water. So what it is done, it is added to the treated water while it is in the distribution pipe. Okay, and but the main thing is that if you add the copper sulfate in the lakes or during in the reservoirs, then you get the best advantage of using the copper sulfate. Okay, so the chief function that is served by, what is written here, chief function served by copper sulfate in the reservoir is to kill the algae, or to rather check the growth of algae even before its production. Okay, so if you like add copper sulfate before treatment, all the treatment processes are done, before the treatment processes are started. So before that, if you add copper sulfate in the raw water before taking the water to the treatment plant, so what will happen is that the copper sulfate will act very fine, and it will kill the all the algae that are present in the water. And also for the future, it will see that no for future no algae are like it is it is no production of algae is permitted. Okay, so this is the use of copper sulfate in the water. So next one is like treatment with some oxidizing agents. So this is also similarly, for the removing the colors, odors, and taste. So you can use some oxidizing agents, like you can, we have used chlorine, then potassium permanganate you can use, then ozone you can use. Okay, so these are some of the oxidizing agents which can also be used to remove the colors, odors, and taste from the water. Okay, so the dose is also written. The usual dose of the potassium permanganate may be between 0.05 to 0.1 milligram per liter. Okay, so these are all the methods that are used to remove the colors, odor, and taste from the water. Okay, so next is your like removal of salt and dissolved solids from the water. Okay, so you have to now remove the like the dissolved solids that are present in the water also. So here we have some. Okay, so these are, some of the classifications of some salty water. So we know that this water, it has some sodium chloride dissolved in it. So it gives a peculiar, some salty taste to the water. So, like we have some classification of salty water also. So you can see it is, in the terms of TDS, if like how much value is there. So in term of that total dissolved solids, so you can classify the salty water also. So in this chart, you can see it's written here: sweet waters, brackish water, moderately saline water, severely saline water, and sea water. So what are the TDS values given here? You can see in this box. Okay. So okay, so we have one method like desalination, by which you can remove the salty taste from the water. So what are the methods of various methods of desalination? Those are your desalination by evaporation and distillation, electrodialysis method, reverse osmosis method, freezing process, solar distillation method, and other methods. Okay, so all these things you please go through. These are not very tough. Okay, some points are written here. You can see. You can go through this. Okay, and not much questions will come, but one or two, three questions might come from this part. Okay, and yeah, then we have some fluoridation also. Fluoridation, okay. Just I told you that the fluoridation, it is causing if fluorides are present, it's causing dental caries in children. So we have to remove that also, and that process, the removal of this fluorides is known as a defluoridation. Okay, this one defluoridation. You can read this one. Okay. Just little the things you study. Okay, just what is it means. If some mcqs come, just as simple as mcqs will come. Okay, not that much stuff will come. Basically from this chapter, actually, your this uh, this we have started, no, this color, taste, and odor. Then this dissolved solids you study, and this fluoridation part. Okay, and desalination method. Just now I told this, all these things you study little bit. Okay, this desalination part, all these things you give a study. Okay, just go through once. Okay, so today I won't be taking much. Okay, so for your sessionals, I told you, no, that this first, sorry, not first module will not come. That is already been had come in your first sessional. So only the second and the third module. Okay, the whole part of your the water treatment part will come for your second session. Okay. So anybody, if you have any doubts regarding your this water treatment, you go through first. Then if you find that something is something you have not understood, then you can message me in WhatsApp. Okay, I will make it clear to you. Fine. Okay, then you give me your attendances in your WhatsApp group. Okay, then see you on after your sessionals. Next week we will see you. Okay, we will start the sewage part. Okay. Chalo, thank you. You can give your attendances in the WhatsApp group.